On your homework, to find the total number of outcomes for any problem, you need to look at the different options that you could have. For instance, in problem number 1, it says choosing an ice cream cone from waffle, plain, or sugar, and a flavor of ice cream from chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. It wants to know how many combinations could I have. Maybe I would like to have a waffle cone with vanilla. That would be one way. Maybe I would like to have a plain cone with chocolate. That would be a second way. Instead of listing them all out, what I could do is figure out of how many of each types I have. So for instance, in this problem, I have 3 types of cones. I have waffle, plain, or sugar. Then I could figure out how many types of ice cream I have. Again, I would have 3, chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. The operation that I could use would be multiplication. Here, 3 times 3 would give me 9 different possible outcomes. If I would go down to example number 3, making a sandwich from white wheat or rye bread, cheddar or Swiss cheese, and ham, turkey, and roast beef. In this problem, I have 3 different options. I have a bread, a cheese, and a meat. If I start with the bread, I have white, wheat, or rye bread. That would give me 3 options. When I look at cheeses, I would have cheddar or Swiss for 2 options. And finally, for the meat, I would have ham, turkey, and roast beef, which would be 3 options. Again, just like number 1, I'm going to use multiplication. And in this problem, if I multiply 3 times 2 times 3, I would get an answer of 18 outcomes. Again, I could list them all out or use this method to figure it out. At the bottom, now it's asking me to find the probability of compound events. Remember, compound events are more than one event happening. So if I look at problem number 5, I want to know the probability of landing on red, and then the probability of landing on an even number. So first I'll figure out the probability of red. Here on this number cube, on the left, there is 1 red. So again, that would be my numerator. My denominator would be 5 because there's 5 different spaces. If I look at the second part, an even number, well, in that spinner I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 even numbers out of 10. So I'm going to write 5/10. And just like above, I'm going to multiply these probabilities, not add. So if I multiply, remember I could cross simplify, the 5 becomes a 1, 5 becomes a 1, and I could multiply to get 1/10. You would have a 1/10 probability. If I would go down to number 8, here I'm looking for the probability of blue or orange and odd. So here again, for blue and orange, I have 2 options. Again, that's over the 5 colors. Odd, that would be 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. That would be 5 options, again, out of 10. The operation, multiplication. Again, I'm going to cross simplify. The 5s cancel out to become 1s. The 2 and the 10s also cancel out. The 2 becomes a 1, and the 10 becomes a 5. If I multiply this out, I would get a final answer of 1/5. These are going to be what you need to do on the homework that will be assigned. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, and I will do another problem, and respond back as soon as possible. Thanks.